Hey guys, I want to preface this video by telling you guys that this is not a formal step-by-step video on how to do these recipes. This is me and the kids in the kitchen having fun, just kind of improvising. Also, with that said, I got to put it out there, I am not a person who likes to share the kitchen, but my kids do like to cook with me from time to time, and I like to create those memories with them. So at some points in these videos, as my husband pointed out, I may look a tad bit frustrated, but that just goes with the territory. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love making these memories with the kids. And with that said, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. This is probably going up a little late, but happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. We are superheroes in our kids' eyes, and we should just love and take every minute of it. But once again, here's the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, I'm Indy, if you remember, and today I have a special guest with me.
I'm Mackenzie.
All right, and this is my daughter, obviously, my little twin. So today we're going to be cooking today. She asked me, can she help me make dinner? And actually also asked if we can film it. So I figured, why not? I do have already a few cooking videos here on the channel. They're a lot older. But today, I guess we'll just be doing something a little different. It's almost going to be kind of like a little bit of vlog style. I've not made this recipe before. I'm making a lasagna. It's different from what I've made before in the past, but I'm excited to try it. Another thing that we're making today is Korean garlic cheesy bread, which I'm also excited to try.
Yeah.
So I kind of just have my ingredients everywhere here, because some of the ingredients kind of go hand in hand, and I'm just kind of using some of what I have just offhand, you know, and that happens sometimes. We don't always get to go to the grocery store, get what we need, or sometimes we just don't feel like it, and that's the mood I'm in today. I don't feel like it. So I'm just going to use what I have. This is fine. So I have my butter that I need for the garlic bread. The garlic, this is going to go for the lasagna and the garlic bread or whatever. This is the cream cheese. This is going to be used for the filling that goes in those rolls. Extra cream cheese if I need it. Onion. This is for our lasagna. I have some red bell pepper that I froze that I'm going to be using.
And then Mommy got some eggs right here.
Yes, baby. The eggs are actually for the lasagna and the rolls.
Got some cheese.
Yes, I have several different types of Parmesan cheese here because I need lots of Parmesan for both the lasagna. I have some, hold on baby. I have the cheese that I need, Italian blend, and then I'm going to add a little bit of this cheese too to the rolls, but you all see that. The heavy cream is for the rolls, the ricotta is for the lasagna, and the milk is for the
lasagna
rolls. So I'm going to go ahead and, and lasagna noodles, obviously, and of course, feel free to make your own, but we're going this route today. No shame in my game. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get everything prepped, and we'll get back to it. So, all right.
This lasagna is going to be so yummy.
You could try a little one here. Gotta be very careful here. Keep your fingers back, away from the blade, and grab the end. But you gotta hold it, you gotta control it, you gotta go back and forth. Yeah. Like that. Be careful. Whoa, watch Mommy's fingers. Ooh, don't try Mommy.
Oh, that was so scary.
Okay. Yeah, cutting onions is just a little different. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with throwing in my ingredients here. I'm just gonna add a little oil to my little Dutch oven pot.
Can I put some in there, ingredients?
Hold on, honey.
Okay.
So gonna toss in the Italian.
Ground chicken.
Okay.
Nasty. So nasty. So nasty. Nasty.
Okay, and I always use ground turkey. Yeah, and I usually use the 85% because you need a little fat, you know? A little bit.
What? That's so much fat.
And onion, bell pepper, and, well, green bell pepper and red bell pepper. I don't know why I can't talk right now. And a half of a white onion, so that's just going in there. And I'm also gonna throw in my seasoning. I'm using some Tony Chachere's. Okay, you gotta be careful with this, and be careful because it'll make you sneeze. Watch your hand on the pot. Make sure you don't touch the pot, okay? So I just eyeball. If you guys want precise measurements, I'll try to come up with something and put it in the
Please don't sneeze, Mommy.
yeah, this Tony Chachere's always makes me sneeze. Oh my god. This hot paprika.
Is that hot?
It's a little spicy,
Oh.
but it's good.
Good.
And I'm gonna throw in a little bit of granulated garlic. And then I have a little bit of this chicken bouillon seasoning. I'm just gonna put in a little bit of this. I know this is not a traditional seasoning to put in your lasagna, but it just adds flavor, so that's all it's there for.
Yeah,
So I usually,
flavor.
yeah.
Everything is good with flavor.
Right, so I usually just throw that in there.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
don't like my
good.
stuff without no flavor.
Right, this little girl will always talk about how she wants everything to have flavor, so we're just gonna let this.
Flavor. I always love some flavor.
Now it's at the point where I want to go ahead and put my garlic in. And that's just fresh minced garlic. I don't like to put it in too early because the garlic will burn. And no one wants bitter, nasty garlic to ruin their food.
Yeah.
So garlic is delicious as long as you don't burn it. So I put it in right about this time. The meat's pretty much brown. I just like to cook it until the liquid is all gone.
Ooh, it's brown.
Yeah, but we're gonna cook it until
Has this been 10 more minutes?
No, not yet. But we're still gonna cook it because there's still liquid in here. I like to cook all my liquid out because that's when you start to kind of get those crispy pieces, and I like those in my ground meat. So I'm gonna let that keep simmering. In the meantime, I'm gonna start on my ricotta mixture. All right, coming from a different angle now. So I'm gonna get started with my ricotta cheese mixture, like I said, while the
So I wanted to show them one of my best.
Wait, let me explain to them first what I'm about to do, and then you can talk about it, okay? So I'm just adding ricotta cheese, 1 egg, a little bit of seasoning, and I'm also gonna mix it with a little bit of cream cheese. So that's what I'm doing here. Now let Kenzie tell you what she's doing.
So I have been creating these comic books, and I've already studied on it. There's one Among Us, and I have a challenge for you. If you want these 2 packs, then you have to win by comment. Put in a comment down below, and put on notifications, and subscribe and like.
My baby marketing this channel.
Never forget like and subscribe.
So, egg going in.
Wait, what is that? What is that?
That's right, Cars. Carson's sitting over there watching Space Jam. I got yolk on my hands.
Wait, what is that?
Ricotta cheese.
Oh!
And I'm gonna add.
Yes.
I season my ricotta mixture. I feel like you should always season every component of your food. So once again, Tony's
Let
going
me cover
in.
your nose.
Tony's always makes me sneeze.
I'm covering your nose.
And I'm gonna go in with the, it's too late, it already hit me, baby girl.
It already hit you?
Yeah, it already
Took a hit from
it
you.
already got me.
Ha! They take me. They take some seasoning powder.
Why does it do that? Why does Tony Chachere's do that to you?
I don't know.
But anyways, gonna mix this together. Alright, whip it up, baby girl, whip it up.
I'm whipping.
My sauce, my meat looks good enough to where I can add my sauce in now. But I think before I add my sauce in, just to kind of enhance the sauce a little bit, I'm gonna add in some tomato paste first. So we'll grab that real quick. Tomato paste. We usually always keep tomato paste in the house because I use it for so many different things.
Yeah. She likes to use it for her.
Okay, the meat is nice and brown. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in. Take a look. Nice and brown.
Yeah, nice and tan brown.
And
Put
throw
in some sauce.
Okay.
Put a big chunk of it.
No, like half, because tomato paste, once it reduces, can be like really pungent.
Pungent? What do you mean pungent? So can I mix it?
Why don't you go get your step stool?
Yeah, where?
And over your bathroom.
Oh, our bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. I really need it.
I'm gonna get you guys some footage of this with my cell phone because it's hard to keep moving the camera back and forth, so maybe this will kind of help it. I can use both. Let's see here. Boom, here we go. Yes.
I'm coming in. I've been running my legs for days.
Alright, and then, yep. So try to move it. Yeah, see how it splashes? I guess mommy ended up doing it, huh?
You wasted all the sauce. It's a great look. See that? It's nice and red. Make sure it's red. Totally red. And you can get whatever kind of sauce. Make sure you just get tomatoes. The tomato thing. You can mush it up if you want. It doesn't matter, but
I just used
what is that? Why is it soggy?
a little water to get the rest of the sauce out of the container. Alright. Down to low heat. Just let it simmer. You want to make sure you're stirring it regularly because it will start to burn on the bottom. So you want to make sure you're stirring. I'm just
I want the task to stir.
Place my top on, kind of leave it a little bit open.
Can I have?
So now moving on to the Korean garlic bread. I have my cream cheese in a bowl. It is room. You know what? It could probably. I think I'm gonna pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, real quick. In the meantime, I have my oven preheating. I have my oven preheating to 375. I have my water boiling for, well, it's coming to a boil for my noodles. And what else do I have going on? I'm mixing this. I have my sauce simmering, doing its thing.
Wait, what's that?
This is sugar. Now, according to her recipe, I hear that the sugar is kind of like up to you if you want it to be just a savory cream cheese or a little sweetened. I guess traditionally it's usually a little sweetened. So that's what I'm doing. Just getting that all together in there.
Yep, it looks great and creamy.
Yeah, I'm sure with like that amount of sugar, it's not. She said add a tablespoon. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. I'm using the Laura in the Kitchen recipe, which is Laura Vitale. I've been watching her on YouTube here for years. I know she got, I think, a show on Food Network. Well, she's been on Food Network and stuff lately too over the years. But I've always really enjoyed her recipes. So this is her, I guess, rendition of this. So that's what
I remember.
I saw her make it, and that's...
Yeah, I remember.
So we're gonna put this in a sandwich bag. This is gonna be our piping bag.
To get it all stable.
Yeah, press it down and close it up, and then we'll just set it to the side for right now because we don't need it.
What?
And cream. Oh, I was supposed to add the heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna add it in here. And it's already in the bag, it's not gonna hurt anything. Alright, butter's melted. Now we need a 1/2 cup of milk. We only have almond milk here, so that's what I'm using. 1/2 cup of milk. It says 2 eggs.
Put it in.
So here is...
Can I put in some garlic?
Yeah. And here, so, well...
Oh, I think I know.
You just use the knife and scrape it in. Yeah.
Yep, I know how to do that.
There you go.
It's easy.
Yeah.
The more cutting and then the people are gonna be like, seriously, you said it and you forgot.
Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna dump that in. Alright. Gonna get you guys some more footage over here with my phone.
I have a whip mustache.
Here we go. Whip it up, girl.
Whip it up, whip it up, whip it up.
Don't splash it. Go slowly, please. Slowly, gently. No splashing. There you go.
Whip it, whip it up, whip it, whip it, whip it
Pay
up.
attention. Look at it. Alright. So I'm going to throw in my lasagna noodles real quick. Someone else has joined the party. Say hi, Carson. You going to say hi?
Hi. That's my
He
little
took a break
brother.
from watching Space Jam, so now he's over here. Okay, for her recipe, she said that she used Kaiser rolls, so that's what I'm going to use. This recipe calls for 4 buns, so I have 5, but we'll get 4 out of it. It's starting to get hot in this kitchen. I was cold earlier, but you're supposed to make like 6 slits, so I'm gonna kind of, well, I guess you can't go with it, but so we're just going like a third of the way down, not all the way through. So I guess if I do 1, maybe 1 here too.
Yeah, that's nice. You can do
Yeah.
that.
And we don't go all the way down, so, and then 3 right here.
And then it becomes 6. Okay, let me count it.
Watch your finger, Mackenzie. Don't do that while I have a knife right here. It's dangerous, honey.
1,
Okay, and so then you should have
like a 6
This
piece
thing.
one. It looks creepy anyway. A million breads with it. With your
Yeah.
ninja. That will be
These cuts are kind of cool. They all have these little slits in them now. And then this is when we go in with our cream cheese mixture. So I'm gonna...
because this is what it's supposed to look like.
Kitty, pin down, kitty.
Right, so you're supposed to do like a dollop in between each little crevice.
Wait, the shape is called a crevice?
The little openings are called a crevice.
Cut.
So... Let's let Carson do one and then Kenzie, you can do one. All right, here, bud. Look, you gotta squeeze a little bit. Hold it like this.
Okay.
Put your hand around it like this so you can squeeze it. No, down here at the bottom. All right, and then just squeeze a little bit. Okay, that's it. All right, there we go. All right, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's like
Now
a chunk. I'm gonna push
hold
that
it
down
for
in
me.
there.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be better.
Oh, Mackenzie, stop. All
Hey,
right, just
I got
squeeze a
it.
little bit in between there.
Good.
All right, that's
Not bad.
good, Kenzie.
Yeah, not bad.
All right,
Wow.
I'm gonna finish these bad boys off. I'm not dunking it in water. Okay, so we're gonna take our first roll, and apparently you just dunk it in face down and let it soak up the custard. I'm so excited to be making these. Like, I've seen these done online, and honestly, I never thought to try to make it myself until I saw Laura post her recipe, and I was like, oh, I can make this at home. Yeah, this is super messy, but that's what it's looking like right now. I'm gonna dunk it
I want to dunk
one
it.
more time because she said make sure to let all that custard get all up in there. All that
I love
buttery.
dunking stuff in water because
Open
I
it
like
up a
to
little
dunk
bit and
toys
put it
in
back
water.
in there.
I love to dunk mine.
Okay, and
I like to dunk
I'm gonna
my toys
sit it
here in
here.
water. It's very great.
And I'm gonna do the next one.
I want to try one.
No, honey, because that lid is super hot. And
I'm not gonna touch
this is
it.
what happens when I don't cook by myself. But it's fun though.
Because I have my assistant. I love dunking my stuff. Woo! I remember I dunked my spider web toy with that thing inside of it,
Alexa,
inside of egg
turn
yolk.
off.
That was terrible. It was all sticky and nasty. I didn't throw it away. I still kept it. I washed it.
Oops, sorry. But if you guys don't know, when you're doing lasagna, you always want to make sure your lasagna noodles are slightly undercooked because they're going to finish cook up whenever they're in the oven with the sauce and everything. You don't want them super gooey or smushy. Sit in there a little bit longer, baby. You don't want it like super gooey or smushy. You don't want soggy lasagna noodles. So just give them some time. One thing I know I do need to add, I always add a little bit of sugar to my sauce. That's just something I've always seen my mom do, and I think most people, most chefs and everything usually do it with tomato sauce based things just because of the acidity that's going on with it. It's very hot.
Ta-da! I'm here.
A little hint of sugar just always sets it off. So this is my pan that I'm going to be using. I'm going to go ahead and start off by putting my first layer of sauce down at the bottom.